This is a setup as shown in the diagram, and you have a protractor that's pivoted with a plumb line that shows the vertical line. This is the actual setup. The string is always attached to the protractor, and the blue tag that's given, you can just use a little bit and place it on the left hand side to counterbalance the string, so to make sure that the 90-degree of the protractor is in line with the plumb line. This is a side view. Make sure the protractor is not rubbing against the cork because it has to be free to rotate. Alright, so once this is done, the next thing is to hang the 4-gram copper wire that's given to you. So when it's 4 gram, the angle beta you need to take note is from the 90-degree to the marking from the protractor reading from the palm line. So this is the beta that you're supposed to find, and so you record down the value on the protractor scale. Let's say it's 49-degree, then the angle of beta will be 90 minus 49, so that will be 41-degree. So this is when the 4-gram copper wire is hanged there. Next, you remove the copper wire, place 2 paper clips here. So it's the same thing. You're supposed to record the value on the protractor, all right, and find the angle beta once again when there are 2 paper clips. All right, so you record it down in the table provided. The left hand side will be the independent variable, number of paper clips. You're given 10, each time increased by 2, so you have 5 set of reading all the way to 4, 6, 8 to 10. Second column is the value on the protractor. Okay, and lastly, that's your beta. Now take note, the angle is from the diagram, the 0 starts from the right hand side. So for this case, it's about 77. Okay, then you carry on with add another 2 paper clips and record down. Now take note, because if you're using a plumb line, it keep moving, you realize that it's very difficult to read the value, all right, on the protractor. That itself is a source of error. All right, so maybe one thing is to repeat the experiment again, or to use a heavier pendulum bob. So this is the table. You record everything. Take note, the degree has to be to the nearest degree and no decimal place, because the precision of the protractor is 1 degree. And this is the graph. You plot the graph accordingly, and it's given that this should be the best fit curve. Next, for this question, you're asked from the graph how many paper clip end that correspond to the value of beta that's found with A part 1. That means to say when you use the copper wire, that's 4 gram. So from the graph, okay, when the angle beta is 41, you draw the dotted line and find that the number of paper clip that correspond, for my case, is 8, exactly 8, but it can be 8.1, 8.2, or 8.3, read up to half of the smallest division. It can be, it doesn't mean it has to be a whole number. All right, so 8 clips for my case correspond to 4 grams. So 1 paper clip will be 0.50. Make sure it's 2 sig feet. All right, and the next step you need to do is to measure the length of the paper clip. You just try to straighten it out and measure the length of 1 paper clip. As you know, there are kins, there are bends on the paper clip, so that itself is another source of error. And the last part is mass per unit length of the paper clip. So it's very simple. Take the mass of the paper clip divided by the length. So it's in gram and the length is cm, so you get your answer. Make sure it's 2 sig feet gram per cm. All right, that's how you do the practical.